Diddy's lawyer is talking to TMZ in a TMZ documentary. What is going on? This is Fresh Hip-Hop Opinion with your guy Olize. Don't forget to subscribe. So yes, Diddy's lawyer must have bumped his head. He is in a TMZ documentary called The Downfall of Diddy. Just the title on its own should have told him that I should not participate in this. It's basically a documentary about your client in a negative sense. Even the picture of the documentary is looking like Diddy is trespassing on somebody's property and peeping through their window. This is wild. In the documentary, Harvey from TMZ mentions the baby oil, where Diddy's lawyer says this: I don't know where the number 1,000 came from. I can't imagine it's thousands. Well, in the indictment it does say over 1,000, but even if it was 200, that's a lot of baby oil. And he went on and said this: I guess one bottle of baby oil goes a long way. I don't know what you'd even need 1,000 for. So he's kind of admitting obviously that more than a few bottles of baby oil is a bit extra. And everybody's minds is all going towards, hey, the oil was used for Diddy's free costs. Hey, to each his own, do your thing. The funny part for me is when he said this: I think they have Costco in every place where he has a home. Trying to explain why he'd have so many bottles of baby oil. And why this made me laugh is that Costco even responded to this documentary. And they basically said how none of their products were used with any type of free cost with Diddy. I mean, how they would know exactly, I don't know. But I just love the fact that Costco, a big company like that, caught wind of this lawyer speaking about their products with Diddy. And they said, nah fam, we're not part of this at all. None of our products assisted with any criminal activity. You're not letting our share prices go down. But speaking about the actual case, Diddy's lawyer confirmed that it'd be very hard to stop Diddy from taking the stand. He pretty much said it'd be very hard to stop him from actually testifying, which is kind of shocking. Like, that sort of information shouldn't really come out before the actual trial started. In my opinion, it should be kept secret. You're kind of giving the prosecution the heads up, like, yeah, we can prepare questions for Diddy now. It's official, he'll be on the stand, being cross-examined and all that. So we can expect questions about maybe Cassie, Freakoffs, him apparently blowing up Ryan Leslie's car. Because even though these aren't part of the indictment, they are mentioned in the indictment. So he's not going to get found guilty for anything he did, the Cassie or the car thing. But I guess it's just extra information to build up to make him look like he's lying, and the fact that he was guilty of these things to sway the jury's minds. And a lot of people are speaking about Justin Bieber. That's really been kicked up in recent weeks. Him and Usher. Of course, people talk about that clip where it's 48 hours with Diddy and it's Bieber there and he's like 15 years old with like a... How old would Diddy have been back then? Maybe 40? People saying it looks a bit sus that a 15-year-old be hanging out with a complete stranger for 2 whole days. And Diddy saying stuff like, we can't disclose what's gonna happen in the next 2 days. How creepy is that? Well, in hindsight. And Usher, there's always been rumors that Usher was messed with by Diddy. But I kind of don't believe that, because we've seen Usher and Diddy together after that on a regular basis and they seem cool. And Usher's a legend on his own, so if he was really messed with by Diddy, why would he even try and be in his company? It wouldn't make sense. But for me, it's very strange that Diddy's lawyer is talking to TMZ on a documentary about slandering his own client. Why not just keep all this stuff in-house and wait and prepare for the trial? Because his answers about the baby oil, even in the manner he was saying it, was just a bit odd. And the fact that you've given up the fact that Diddy is likely to testify, when really we don't need to know that. You ain't got to tell the general public. It don't make sense. Maybe Diddy told him to do this. I imagine so. He's Diddy's client. Maybe Diddy's tired of being quiet and wants people to come out and speak for him. Who knows? I want to know what you think. Get in the comments, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.